I moved all my daughter's belongings to my parents' house and left nothing for my husband's affair kid. So my husband came home Saturday afternoon while I was making lunch and just dropped it on me. He had an affair. He has a 9-year-old kid from it. Our kids are 14 and 10. He said something happened to the mom in the last couple weeks and he was leaving right then to go pick her up. Just like that. No warning. No discussion. Nothing. I was standing there with a butter knife in my hand trying to process what he just said when my daughter came running into the kitchen crying. She said Dad told her she had to share her room and all her stuff with some girl she didn't even know. She was sobbing asking me why, and I didn't have an answer because I was too busy trying not to throw up. I grabbed my phone and called my parents. My mom picked up on the second ring and I just said, "We need the guest room and I'll explain later." They said yes immediately. Then I went upstairs with my daughter and we started packing. Everything. Her clothes, her books, her stuffed animals she's had since she was a baby, her art supplies, her posters, her bedding, all of it. She kept asking me questions I couldn't answer and I just kept folding clothes and putting them in boxes. My son heard the commotion and came in asking what was happening. I told him his dad had a kid with another woman and she was moving in. He just stood there staring at me like I was speaking another language. Then he asked if he had to share his room too. I told him no. I told him we were going to make sure of it. Monday morning, my parents showed up with my sister, her husband, and my 2 nephews. We had a whole moving crew. We took every single thing that belonged to my daughter out of that house. Her desk, her bookshelf, her beanbag chair, even the little lamp on her nightstand. We cleared out her entire room and left it completely empty. Not even a hanger in the closet. Then we put locks on my bedroom door and my son's bedroom door. Heavy-duty ones. The kind you need a key for. My dad installed them himself and gave me both sets of keys. We moved all my husband's stuff from our bedroom into the 4th bedroom he used as his home office. His clothes, his laptop, his books, everything. Piled it all in there. My daughter is staying at my parents' place now in their guest room. It's a 2-bedroom condo, so it's tight, but she's safe there and she has all her stuff. My son and I are still at the house because I'm not leaving. This is my house too. I've been here for 16 years. Yesterday evening, my husband came back with her. This girl. She looked cold and confused and I felt bad for her for about 3 seconds until I remembered why she was here. He walked in and saw the empty room and just lost it. Started yelling about where everything went and how was she supposed to sleep with nothing. I told him that's not my problem. He said I was being cruel. He said she's just a kid and she didn't ask for any of this. I said my daughter is just a kid too, and she didn't ask to share her entire life with a stranger because he couldn't keep it in his pants. He said the girl doesn't have winter clothes. She's from somewhere down south where it doesn't get cold like it does here. He said she needs stuff and I needed to have my daughter share. I laughed. Actually laughed right in his face. I told him he should have thought about that before he decided to blow up our family. This morning he cornered me in the kitchen before I left for work. He was still going on about it, saying I was being heartless and making this harder than it needs to be. He said his daughter needs things and my daughter has plenty. I told him his daughter is not my responsibility. I told him if he wanted to bring another kid into this house, he should have planned better. Maybe asked his affair partner to pack a suitcase. He called me cruel again. Said I was punishing an innocent child. I said no, I'm protecting my innocent child. The one who didn't ask for her dad to cheat and bring home a half-sister she never knew existed. The one who was told she had to give up her space and her stuff without anyone even asking her how she felt about it. My son heard us arguing and came downstairs. He looked at his dad and said he's glad we put locks on the doors. My husband just stood there staring at both of us like we were strangers. Then he grabbed his keys and left. Didn't even say where he was going.